Before we start the podcast, we want to take the time to say if you like us, please follow, like, comment on SoundCloud, sub, like, comment on YouTube, subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. It really helps us out. Thanks a bunch.
Hello everybody and welcome to Anime Cherry Bomb, where we review all your favorite animes and sometimes your least favorite animes. I'm a chicken, and with me is the guy that's always hungry for spaghetti. Aaron, how you doing, Aaron?
Pretty hungry for some pasta right now, if you don't say so myself.
Did you bring your thermos?
Nope.
Oh man, I guess we're no spaghetti today. Spoiler alert, this is not a good anime that we.
What are you talking about? This is a classic top 5 anime.
Oh yeah,
Top 5.
definitive. It's on the list.
Exactly.
Top
I mean,
5.
it made it on the list at least.
Yeah, well, yeah. By default, it's on the list.
All right.
But we're talking about My Little Monster. Do you want to bring up the synopsis?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So My Little Monster focuses on the relationship between Shizuku Mizutani, who absolutely has no interest except in studying and her plans in the future, and a boy named Haru Yoshida, who sits next to Shizuku in class but rarely attends school. After Shizuku is tasked with delivering class printouts to Haru's home, she meets Haru, who immediately greets her as a friend, starting their new relationship nicknamed Dry Ice. Shizuku is
She's nicknamed
She's
Dry
nicknamed
Ice.
Dry Ice, yeah. Shizuku is renowned. I know I can't read. Renowned as a girl who is emotionless and cold. However, when she met Haru, she was touched by his innocence and his lack of knowledge towards human relationships. Though known as a violent and uncontrollable monster, Haru is actually kind and gentle. Haru immediately declares his love towards Shizuku, but it takes much longer for Shizuku to realize and accept her own feelings towards Haru. Together, as two previously unsocial beings, they help each other to learn how to care for each other and relate with their feelings and their family.
All right. So we got that from the wiki, so just in case if anybody wants to read it themselves.
Yeah, it shows you how much a lack of caring for this anime.
Yeah, because Aaron usually writes his own synopsises.
Yeah.
But today, I don't think this anime kind of doesn't deserve it.
It doesn't. Did I write one for Speed? I think I wrote one for everyone, almost everyone.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I didn't.
The only one I've written was Flint, but after that, I think you handled all the synopsises.
Yeah. I could have even I mean, I wouldn't have wrote all that if I was gonna write it down. I would have just wrote it's about Shizuku and Haru, and how they fall in love with each other at different times.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Jay. Let's get into some facts.
Before that, do you want I know you wanted to introduce a segment about talking about My Hero and how it's going along right now in the 3rd season. Do you want to do that first?
Oh yes, okay. So My Hero's been amazing.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the 3rd season in the last podcast, so
Yeah.
we're gonna just talk about it briefly, episode by episode. And I think episode 7 was the one that came out yesterday.
Yeah, let me pull up the episode list real quick so I know. So like so far the training camp arc, it's really, now that it's over, I can say that it's as good or better than the training. Oh, I guess it's not over yet.
Yeah,
But it's as good or better than the UA Sports Festival. It's I really enjoying this so far.
I know you sent me an article that like what really brings this arc like to the forefront is the villains that they introduce.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I forget what the name of the squad is. It's like the Vanguard Action Squad.
Yeah.
They're so every one of them is really dope.
Yeah.
As dope as the heroes that they're all fighting.
Well, there was one that I didn't really like. That was the
Who?
guy that he had like a cement block or something. I don't know what he was holding.
Oh, you talking about the guy who's just a stain?
No, I think he
Cement
had,
block.
yeah. He was no, that's like the lizard guy that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the guy that was with him.
Oh, okay. The guy who just looked like a normal dude.
Yeah, and he was like carrying like some sort of. It looked like it was something covered.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was kind of lame.
Yeah,
Lame looking.
we didn't really get to see his quirk either.
Though I think those two were like the lamest of them all.
Yeah,
The lizard dude that looked like Stain, who had the giant club.
yeah.
He was kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, his partner was kind of whatever.
Yeah,
But then you got like muscular
yeah.
and like I think her name's Toma or Tomo.
Toga.
Toga. It's Toga.
Yeah.
Yeah, her. She was hella. She's really cool.
We still don't know what her quirk is, but it
I
has
know what her quirk is.
yeah, but it has something to do with blood. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I won't say it. It's pretty cool.
And then Mustard,
Mustard, Dobby,
Dobby was really.
Double.
Mm-hmm.
The
The magician guy was super cool. I really liked him.
what I really liked about him was he referred to his quirk as magic.
Yeah.
So that I really, for one reason or another, I really appreciated it.
Yeah. If I had that quirk, I'd be stealing a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would.
He like freeze dries things.
Mhm.
No, he says Mr. Compress. That's his name.
Is it?
Mr. Compress.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And his quirk is badass.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're gonna get Bakugo back.
Yeah, obviously.
Unless,
Unless there's gonna be some sort of twist where Bakugo decides to join them or something.
no,
But I doubt that.
I doubt it.
He really wants to be a hero, so I doubt he would join them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm man, just this last episode. These last few episodes together have been really, really good, and they came out of the gate just swinging.
Yeah.
So I have really high hopes for the next 6 episodes or so.
Yeah.
But it had like this episode had like really emotional lows
Mhm.
than anything, and highs too. Okay, so explain this to me, right? So Todoroki is supposed to be like really smart. I
Yeah.
guess in the heat of battle, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
But why didn't he just like freeze both of the pellets
Oh,
instead of reaching for one?
I know.
You should have just like froze him in place, and then
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
could have got him.
Yeah, and he probably could have froze Dobby in the process as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. I don't know.
Plot reasons. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't Deku just use his legs up?
I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, why couldn't he use his like? I mean, he tripped, but he could have like leaped at least.
Right, and tried.
Uh huh.
At least thought his legs. I do really love the callback to season 1 with that, where at the end when he's sitting in the hospital bed,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, as I was right, like all I could do was say one person, then just become a doll on the battlefield. I can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about my boy Ayoma or Ayomi, whatever his name is, saving Tokiyama? Well, he shot the Mr. Compress from
I
the
was like,
background.
redeemed. I was like, you know what? You can have that one. That one's fine. Like I was like, well, who's gonna interfere? And then
Yeah.
it was really good. It was really strong.
Yeah, because you completely forget that he's like right there.
Oh yeah, I guess he was right there.
Because Dobby was
Dobby
about
almost sees
almost
him.
saw him. Yeah.
Yo, that's actually really good detail that they threw that in.
Mm-hmm.
That we're not sitting here being like, where was he when the attack happened?
I know. Well, I think that's enough.
Maybe that's
about-
enough. Yeah.
because we'll ramble on a lot about My
My
Hero.
exactly. So back to the real hero, My Little Monster.
Yeah. All right. So My Little Monster is a romantic comedy anime. I guess it's also a shoujo from what I learned like 5 minutes ago. And it was released in 2012. There are 13 episodes and 1 OVA. It's based on the manga written and illustrated by Robico. And some of the works that Robico have done is some of the works that she's done is Secret Love, Boy Meets Girl, and most curiously Our Precious Conversations. Ever heard of any of these?
No, none of them.
I think Secret Love and Boy Meets Girl, I think they're just one-off things. But Our Precious Lovers, I guess from what I read, is like it has some promise for being like a nice comedy romantic thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess it's like about like some shy girl, like very recluse.
Sounds like a shoujo.
Girl that finally like decides the courage to confess her love to this guy, but he keeps changing the subject.
The heck? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So like
kinda
so
cool.
I guess they just keep talking about random things or something like that. Okay, so this anime was directed by Hiro Kabaraki, who's done anime such as 91 Days, Kimi no Todoke, which is one of my favorites. Yeah. And he also directed an episode of Speedgrapher.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder why it was so good.
All right. So the studio was Brains Base, and they've done stuff like Baccano, My Teen Romantic Comedy, Snafu. Have you watched that one?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And most recently is School Babysitters. Well, I guess they're working on something else, but the most
the last anime to come out was High School Babysitters.
Yep.
Really good anime, just really, really bad pacing.
Like slow or something? Or?
It's really slow.
Okay.
And which is kind of odd because that's also like it's a bishi, which is also part of shoujo. They're just a bunch of pretty boys.
Oh, okay.
Basically, and I don't know if it's just it's the studio, but what are the odds that they have two really slow paced anime? Because this one's really, I really did not enjoy the pace of this anime whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a lot of episodes really dragged.
Yeah, I know you were telling me that like you could only watch 2 episodes at a time.
My brain could not handle more than 2. I was so bored. But sorry, go on.
All right. So this was licensed by NIS America, and NIS mostly do video games, like such as the Disgaea series, just to name one of them.
They do Danganronpa.
Yeah, and but the U.S. branch also licensed anime here in the U.S.
Quick, what's NIS stand for?
Nippon Ichi Software.
Dang, there you go. That's my boy.
The music was done by Masato Nakayama, who's done music for You and Me and its second season, Makura no Dashi, which is a really interesting anime that we should probably do in the future. It's about like it's an anime where a guy is supposed to be talking to you, like he's supposed to be in bed with you or something like that, talking with you.
All right.
Yeah, and from what I read in the reviews, it's like very Dora the Explorer ish.
What?
Like, what did you do today? And then it pauses for
No,
you to respond.
Please.
So we might do that.
You know, it'd be really fun.
What?
Honestly, it'd be really fun. I don't know how we can get around it though. If we can do
Like a live thing.
yeah, and like record it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be so fun.
Because if we were gonna review it, I would try to get into it like at my house. Like I'm like, hey, I'm doing good. How are you? And then you'll just ask me a different question, like ignoring my question or something.
That's what I'm saying. How fun would that be? Just sit there and record us talking, like just talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Because I don't know if we can review something like that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard to review.
But it does sound like a fun video.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of the music in this anime?
It's okay.
I think
music. I think it's probably one of the strongest parts of the anime.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. One of the high points of this anime is the music. I really like the piano pieces, and a lot of the music is like different variations of the same song.
Which is really cool. I like that.
Yeah, so like the main theme is like a piano airy kind of thing, but then they mix it up with like the same theme but with the guitar.
Yeah.
And I really like the guitar part.
Yeah.
I even showed it to you during this week.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of using it as the intro. You might have heard it already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as like drab this anime was, I really did enjoy the music.
Mm-hmm. All right. So speaking of music, the opening theme is done by Haruka Tamaatsu, and she's the voice actor for Shizuku.
The opening has it's it's way better than it should be.
Oh yeah, I hella love the
I
intro.
really like the intro.
It has that ska feeling to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I really enjoy that song. But a little bit about Haruka. She's also the voice of Haru in Persona 5.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and here's a big one, Aaron. She voiced Sanai in Scum's Wish.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I mean, now that I think about it,
Yeah, they're the same person.
dang. Why is it so weak though?
I don't know.
Her voice acting was so okay. Maybe.
Well, it's because of the personality of the character, I'm sure.
Maybe
It's
I
like-
just didn't like I didn't like the character.
Mhm.
But even like, okay,
We'll get
I
into
can't wait
that.
to get the general. General, I'm so excited.
Okay. So the ending theme is done by 9, but it's pronounced just 9. And they're an idol group. And they done themes for Maggie the Magical Kingdom, or the Kingdom of Magic,
Mm-hmm.
Star Driver, and Ultimate Otaku Teacher.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And for cross media, there's a manga, of
Oh,
course.
before you go there, what'd you think of the ending?
I thought it was okay. It was a good,
Yeah,
passable.
it's an ending. I feel like endings are more harder to nail down because it's no one usually stays around for the ending.
Yeah. Did you stay around until
No.
after? No, because there was
There's
like,
extra stuff. I did not care.
yeah.
I
Well, a lot
didn't
of it wasn't
care.
important. It's like a small little thing with the chicken, but sometimes there was other like scenes.
Fun scenes.
Yeah.
Like I know.
Like the introduction that I did, the spaghetti thing was after.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, like what
so,
is this?
So you don't know the spaghetti?
Yeah, I
thing?
was like, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe-
I could explain the scene right now if you want.
It's fine. But the one that got me was the Sasayan, the baseball player guy.
Yeah.
I think it was the end of episode 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Right after what's her face confesses to Haru's cousin.
Mit-chan.
Yeah, Mit Chan-san. She
Yeah.
calls him, just super cute. He tells his friend he's trying to hook up with her.
Yeah.
He's like, sorry, my plan failed.
Yeah.
And then the after credit scene for that one is him telling him the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I thought that was pretty cool, but I didn't care enough to
Watch every episode.
stick around. Yeah, I was like, what? Save me 30 seconds? All right, that's fine.
All right, so for cross media, there's the manga, of course, and there's a live action movie that premiered like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I guess this is a good time to review the anime.
There you go. Get the hot clicks.
Yep. So that's all I really have. There's no video game or anything like that. That would have been cool to play My Little Monster.
Would it though? Would it be
RPG.
cool? Exactly. Almost a bad taste joke there, folks. Not gonna touch that one.
Okay.
All right. So before I open up my can of worms here,
Let's talk about some general stuff.
yeah, do you have any general thoughts on this anime?
I do, but I don't think they would fit really well right now.
Okay, so I really feel the first half of this anime
Mm-hmm.
had some of the worst voice acting I've heard in a while.
Really?
I did not enjoy any of the voice. I hate Haru. I hated Haru's voice actor, and until you told me it was Sanai, I
Mhm.
really didn't like Shizuku's voice actor.
But now you like it a little bit more.
No, she got better in the second half,
Mm-hmm.
but I felt I didn't really enjoy her voice acting as much,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone else was like kind of bland. Oh, I really can't take characters seriously who yell all the time. It's
Okay.
very annoying.
So you're talking about
Haru.
Haru? Yeah.
He is yelling every 5 seconds, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
And I love how they captured it in the live action trailer. of how annoying this guy is.
Oh yeah, we just watched the live action trailer for the movie, and yeah, it's not that doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, almost any live action anime adaptation just looks bad. They nailed the costumes
It looks
down.
super corny.
They nailed
like-
the costumes down at least.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
yeah, and they casted nice people, looking people, I guess. But like just to go back to the trailer, there was like one part where like he throws a tantrum in the classroom, and it looks like a freaking 2-year-old tantrum.
Well, that's what I would imagine it would look.
In
Like.
real life?
Yeah,
But I don't know.
it does look cheesy. It looks bad.
It looks more like feminine, I think.
but it is bad.
the kinda
It's still
way.
bad.
Yeah.
I also have here. I have it written in my notes as them Converse though.
The Converse.
Yeah, I wonder how much money they got for what's her face's shoes. Natsume. Natsume wears Converse.
Haru has Converse as well.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I guess they banked in. Converse finally made it.
Yep.
Um,
Got those Chuck Taylors on.
this Chucks. I also really hate the shallow setups in this anime. So almost every ending is like, oh well, let's see next week. Like it's supposed to draw you in for next week,
Yeah.
and it's immediately solved within the first like 10 seconds
Yeah.
of the opening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't like, at least with like Scumwish does it right,
Yeah.
but it does it so much better,
Yeah.
and it like makes it like I said, like it vibrates my soul, and like, oh god, I need to see what next week is. And like that ending usually compounds more onto like Hanabi's stress as it's going on as a character,
Yeah.
whereas in here it's like more way one note.
Yeah.
And like I don't feel any of the characters, like maybe Shizuku warmed up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I have a little thing in the which is actually I guess kind of good writing in a way. I have a little note I have for cinematography that they did a really good job with.
Yeah.
And but besides that, I don't feel like any of the characters really grew whatsoever.
Yeah.
Also Haru, I guess I could say this for spoiler, he's one of my worst characters, but he's one of my least favorite tropes, and that's a manic pixie dream boy.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever have heard of that.
No, but
Before.
I could imagine though.
So the original one's a manic pixie dream girl,
Yeah.
and what they're supposed to do is a manic pixie dream girl is a girl who insert themselves into a brooding young boy's life,
Yeah.
young man's life,
Mhm.
and helps them learn about the magic of like
something.
not the magic of, but like helps put youth back into their
Spirit.
spirit. Yeah. It was exactly what Haru is
Yeah.
doing with
Shizuku.
Shizuku, and it's just an annoying character trait
Mm.
of like innocent, like bubbly. I don't know why, for any reason why they had to make him like super smart.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
it makes sense why, but I don't know. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry.
One thing I do like is that this anime makes things look really cute. Like in the first episode, that Doberman.
Oh yeah,
Because Dobermans are like really like kind of scary looking, but
yeah.
it made it look super cute.
The one thing I can give it to this, we're good about to hit right now. The art's really good.
Yeah.
Wasted actually. Yeah. So now that's all I have for that. So we can talk about art and cinematography.
All right.
If you're ready.
Let's just jump into the art.
Art first. Art is wonderful.
Yeah, art. I like it.
There's a lot of great still shots.
Uh-huh.
One of my favorite still shots in here, it's when Natsume is standing outside of the batting cages
Yeah.
at the end of episode 9 or 10 it is,
Mm-hmm.
and it like, just really beautiful like still frame of her,
Yeah.
and like her hair is like really like glowing. It's really cool. It's a really cool shot.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of her hair, one thing I really enjoyed is that Natsume has a bunch of different hairstyles throughout this anime.
Yeah. She actually really grew. Like I didn't really like her in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, oh, okay, I get it. She's the character. She's the stupid character that also people call her a slut because
Because of the way
girls
she.
are mean.
Yeah, because she's pretty.
Yeah,
She has no friends.
exactly.
Yeah, seen it a million times.
So, but I don't know. She's like really funny. She's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up letting her slide.
And I also like that they changed clothes. Obviously.
Yeah, this is really cool. Do you have any cinematography shots you want to talk about?
Yeah, there's a few shots that I really enjoyed. One was in like the final episode, like towards the end when Haru and Shizuku are on the stairs, and like you see like this shot. It's like you're on the bottom of the stairs, and you see them like really far away, but the railing of the stairs like leads you up to them. It's like
Yeah.
it's a really nice shot.
Yeah, that's the one thing that this anime does have is it has great direction,
Yeah.
great cinematography.
Interesting shots, different angles and stuff like that.
I really also enjoy and I think it's the second episode where they meet Natsumi
Mm-hmm.
and they go to that restaurant wherever they're eating.
Yeah.
Where they're scraping the food off the grill.
Yeah.
I really like that Natsumi has like a dirty mouth. Like it's just like she can't eat. It's just super messy.
Uh-huh.
And like it's really great characterization just from like that still shot. Like if you took that one still shot and asked me to explain this character, like
Mhm.
if you took that one still shot of them just sitting there, you can explain each character just by looking
at what they're doing.
what they're doing,
Yeah.
which I think is really strong. Like I remember a long time ago. I don't know where the quote. Excuse me. I don't know where the quote comes from, but it's like you know when something has great cinematography if you can put it on mute and you know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot of the time like that scene especially, you can tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with anime being like a very visual medium, like you can see how easy it is for stuff to get lost.
Yeah.
But in here, I think it's really filmed well. Or I guess if the word animated well.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring it up because like earlier today I was watching some My Hero and I was watching it with Japanese Japanese voice acting, but without the English text, and you could still know what's going on.
Exactly. How'd you do that?
It was on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a clip.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Yeah.
Also going back to characters that yell, the way you can take it seriously.
Yeah.
Look at how soft. I know. I don't want this to turn into comparing everything to My Hero, but look how soft spoken like Deku is.
Yeah.
And when he yells,
Mm-hmm.
it means something.
Yeah.
Because he never like breaks the nice guy attitude or
Yeah.
never just like he's never like aggressive. But when he's aggressive, it means he's in it. You know.
Yeah.
They also have so I forgot to change it in my notes because for the longest time, this is gonna seem like I am hypocritical, and I am hypocritical. I will admit that now. I have Chizuru down in my notes as fake Maka from Soul Eater because Maka is the same archetype, the exact same, but just done more
extreme.
It is more extreme. It's played more.
Maka is more of a. I mean, she is like book smart and she's very serious.
And she's always studying, but it's played more for the comedic effect of it. And it works like very well.
Yeah, and it's more natural, I think,
and
in Soul Eater.
And that's not her one trait. Like that's my problem with Chizuru in here is that her one trait is that she's a stickler and she likes.
You're talking about Shizuku?
Shizuku, yeah, Shizuku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chizuru,
I said Chizuru.
Yeah, it's the glasses girl.
Yeah. Yeah, for Shizuku, it's like the joke, the butt of the joke is that she's serious all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't joke around with her. She's dry ice.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just like it's very
Are we still talking about cinematography?
Yeah, I guess. What was I even forget what I was talking about there. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's why I just have her name as Fake Mom because I just don't like that. Sorry. Yeah, let me get back on site. Thank you. Um, Dang. Yeah. So anyway, I have it as you can call that out if you want.
No, it's
That was,
fine.
that was all sidetracked. Um, that's what that this podcast is to be just sidetracked. But anyway, it's I have there's a scene I forgot what episode it's in,
Uh-huh.
but Haru's out there feeding the chicken, and Chizuru comes over or Haru yeah right yeah Chizuru comes over, and there's like a really silent frame of them just standing right next to each other,
Yeah.
but Chizuru's in the shade, and then Haru's out in the light.
Oh yeah.
And like it's just like a really great comparison between their moods and their
yeah.
personalities. Like the one shiny optimist, and then she's just always in the shadows.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting shot. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's a really great shot. That's why I was like, I was laying in my bed watching it, bored, and then I seen that shot. I was like, oh, you can have that one. That's a good shot. That's what makes me sad about this anime most. Is that it just has very rarely do you get anime with great cinematography, and this has great cinematography, and it's just wasted.
Yeah, they really thought about the shots in this one.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's one shot that I liked. It was in I think it might have been in episode 11, and it was in the park where Haru and Yamaken, and it's like in the afternoon, like Yamaken was like lost or something, and like he stumbles upon Haru. And there's like this like slow pan of like, well, I guess Haru asked him like to go walk with him. I think he was like taking him to a bus stop or something. And there's like this slow pan of them walking, and then you get this like nice POV shot of Yamaken staring at Haru's back, and it's like stumbling along like as if they're walking, which is really cool. And then they give like this short backstory of them when they were kids. And what's really cool is like it's like a nice juxtaposition of like when they were kids, Yamaken used to be in the lead, like walking in front, and Haru was following.
Right.
But right here, as them as teenagers, Haru's the one that's in front, leading Yamaken.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then after that, there's like in the same episode, there's that bus stop scene where Haru is waiting at the bus stop, and Shizuku gets there, but I'll talk about that in my favorite episodes.
Oh my goodness!
Spoiler alert: 11 is one of my favorites.
One of my favorite shots, one of my favorite gags that keeps on happening is when that guy walks up to the bus stop and he sees Oshima's friend there.
Oh yeah,
and he just like gets creeped out and he walks away, takes the taxi.
I think her name is Yu-chan or something like that.
Yeah, she's cool. I really like her. I mean, she's not in it a lot, but just like her lazy attitude.
Yeah.
So I like how the last episode ends with like them going back to the arcade and she's just still there with the chicken.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Who are you?" I think the last thing I have on mine is it's basically Oshima. I think it's in episode 7, right? It's before she confesses to Haru, and Haru's like, I don't know, like he's talking to something about how Chizuru doesn't love him or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can see her face, like she wants to tell him that she loves him, like she's trying to seize her moment. And she's like really fidgety and really trying to get out there, and then she just ends with like, "Nah, just do your best. You can do it. You can." I was like, "Oh, come on, you love him. Just say it."
Want to hit the favorite characters or worst characters first?
I think the worst first.
Okay.
I only have 2 on mine.
I have 1.
So I already mentioned before, I really, really hated Haru.
Yeah.
He's such an annoying character.
Yeah, I don't see the appeal of his character. Like if he was real, I don't understand how like a child attitude will be like attractive or.
I think that's why it's supposed to appeal to
girls.
Girls who are like study bugs.
Mhm.
Like most girls, I won't say most girls in Japan are, but like a lot of girls in Japan are.
Uh-huh.
So like they want a free spirit. Like a lot of girls want free spirits
Okay.
and like somebody who's like different. And in Japan, Haru's like really different. Like he's not studious. Like he is studious. Like that's why I think he's like almost like the perfect like manic pixie dream boy, because he's like, oh look at I'm handsome, I'm really smart, and I'm super bubbly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's just super super annoying.
Yeah. I guess when you put it that way, he's sort of appealing, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either. That's why I'm like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I honestly think Sasayan is probably like way cooler,
Yeah, definitely.
much more laid back
Yeah.
dude. Did you have Haru as your worst or?
No, I had his brother actually as my worst.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
What was his name? Wait, hold on. Yuzan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like kind of like a pointless character. He was just there to bring some dumb drama that I don't really care about,
Yeah.
and then he leaves, and he likes sweets. So yeah, there's like really nothing to him.
Yeah.
And I hate his freaking design. I don't like his boots. I don't understand guys that wear high boots.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
Yeah.
I also have Chizuru on mine also. Just no Shizuku.
Shizuku.
Why is it? I don't know why I messed up this thing.
The
It's
two main
Shizuku.
characters you don't
Yeah,
like.
two main characters. I hate the two main characters. Yeah, I kind of touched on it before. I hate it when a character's like single trait is what it's
defines them.
yeah, it's called Flanderization. I don't know if you ever heard of that phrase before.
Oh, how Flanders is
Like
just like a one-note character.
Yeah, like I guess it really isn't Flanderization, because what Flanderization is like you have a character and then boil it down to what it was. So like you look at Flanders. Flanders was like a good neighbor and all this stuff. But then as time went on, he just became the Christian.
Yeah.
And that's all he was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really boiling it down, because she starts off as a bookworm and all this stuff. Very studious, very boring character. But she's only that one trait.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other least favorites?
No, I don't have any more. I don't have them as like my favorites or anything like that.
Right.
They're just passable.
All
I
right,
guess,
so
for me.
So favorite characters.
Yeah, I got a few favorites.
Me too. I have Oshima.
Okay.
And I wanted to put a friend on here, but I forgot a friend to put her on there. But Oshima, she's really really cute. I was like, man, if anybody like walks out of this a winner, I really hope it's her, because I just thought she was like really cute. I love her voice acting, was really strong.
Mm-hmm. Was this the one that you knew the voice actor? Who
yeah,
it was?
and it's I don't know her name, but she's Shiori from The World Only God Knows.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Did you mention that in the podcast already?
No, not yet. We mentioned it
Okay.
before. Yeah, before we started.
That's the library girl, right?
Yeah, library girl.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. And then like now, if you go back and just listen to her voice, like you can't unsee it.
You can't unhear it.
And then it just adds on to her cuteness. Yeah, it just really adds on to her cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted her to be more of a main character, but after she gets shut down by Haru, it's like, well, she just disappears for 3-4 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and then shows back up at the Christmas party.
For me, I put Natsume as one of my favorites.
Yeah, I have her down as mine too.
Yeah, 'cause she's cute, she's funny, and I like her like reactions when like the 3 delinquent guys like fawn over her and stuff like that.
I really enjoy that. Her blog has a bunch of spelling errors on it.
Oh yeah,
That's actually pretty hilarious.
I think there was a joke where
I think Haru comments on it,
was it Haru
It
or,
was somebody.
or Shizuku?
but Haru mentions it later.
Mm.
Like in the last episode, he's like, "Hey, your blog still has spelling errors in it."
All right, what about you? You had another favorite?
Yeah, Sasayan, just because he's such a cool, laid back character.
Yeah, I put that too. I put him as a combo with Mitchan because they're both kind of like the cool guy characters.
Yeah, not much to them.
Yeah.
I guess I can also say like why I didn't like Shizuku. It's the
Mhm.
same reason why I didn't like them. But I just think that just that archetype I enjoy a lot more
Mhm.
than that.
I will say that one thing I do like about Shizuku is her analytical side and how like she thinks about stuff before like doing anything. Because it really reminds me of my wife. How she
Oh yeah.
just that analytical part. My wife's not like that character at all, but that analytical part of her really, I guess I like that because that's my wife.
What one of my favorite things about her
Uh-huh.
is her low key like cute side.
Okay,
And
yeah.
you can see that in her pens.
Mm-hmm.
Pens that she carries, like she has one of her pens or erasers is a rice ball.
Yeah, onigiri.
Yeah. And then
There's like a strawberry, I think.
a strawberry and then a ladybug
Oh yeah,
is another one.
I think I might have been thinking of a
Ladybug.
ladybug. She might
Yeah.
not have a strawberry.
It's just like really I find that really endearing to that character.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's so serious, but she has a rice ball on the end of her pencil.
Yeah. But that's all I really have for characters. I had Mid-chan and Sasian and Natsume.
All right. How about what was your favorite episode?
Oh, what about most underutilized character? Do you have one?
Oh yeah, Oshima and her friend.
That's what I put. Oshima.
I really like her for just how lazy her friend talks.
Yeah.
It's just great. And then
Mhm.
her, like, she's drawn kind of differently than everybody else too.
Yeah.
Because everybody's drawn in this like pretty sort of way,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like drawn like as like a almost like a slacker.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, it makes sense. Like she looks like that because I remember when they first show Oshima, and she's texting her about the stuff that's happening, and she's like, "Lol, Rafamadeo."
Yeah. I was about to mention that I really like that text conversation.
Yeah, and then she's like, "I have no idea what you're saying," and she actually matches that. I think she matches that, like that stuff
Mm-hmm.
completely. Yeah, most of them by far.
Yeah.
I really would want to see more of them. It's like, it sucks. It's like I seen her character in the theme song, and I was like, wow, I want to see that character.
Yeah.
And she's like one of the most interesting characters in the show, and she's only in like 3-4 episodes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with favorite episode.
Before that, I just give a quick shout out
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
those three characters that are usually with Yamaken.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're cool.
They're a cool bunch. Just real quick, they're funny.
I can't believe they let him out the hospital with the IV bag.
Oh my god, that's like one of my favorite part. That's made me laugh the most.
Your favorite gag?
That, yeah, my favorite gag was
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty strong.
I was like, why is he out with the IV bag? And then he just starts bleeding towards
Exactly.
the end of the
It opens
episode.
up. His
Yeah.
wound opens back up.
He keels over.
All right. So, what do you got for favorite episode?
Okay, so I have episode 11, mostly for the ending, because I really enjoyed the bus stop scene where Haru is basically asking for proof that Shizuku won't leave him
Mm-hmm.
and like go off on her own, and then there's like you hear like rain for like just rain for a while, and then it slowly fades into silence, and it really adds like atmosphere to what's going on and stuff.
I also one really weird shot that I'm not even gonna try to decipher it, but it was pretty cool. Was when she gets there and she drops the umbrella,
Oh yeah,
and then like it starts like moving back and forth, and then it cuts back,
yeah,
and it's filling slowly with water.
uh-huh.
Like I don't know, but I really like. For some reason, that's just really satisfying detail
Yeah.
of it filling up.
I really like that it went silent. Like it really adds to the atmosphere. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. What about you?
Me, this is the only episode I felt was paced very well,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the Christmas episode.
Okay.
So right before your episode.
Yep.
I just really like the interactions with all the characters are really fun.
Yeah.
At the end, you get a really cool scene with Shizuku and Haru
Mm-hmm.
walking. They're talking about her spider hair or angel
yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
I really that scene. Really, know if it speaks to me, but it's really, really good. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. What do you got for? I'll tell you what I have for worst episode.
Okay. One thing I want to mention about that Christmas episode is that's where I got the intro from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Natsume, when they were gonna go to KFC or something like that.
Yeah.
She was saying that she was a chicken.
Did you know that? KFC is a really big thing in Japan during Christmas time?
Really?
It gets really busy. I don't know why it is, but if you a lot of anime, you'll go there see they have like fried chicken. For some reason, fried chicken's a big thing in Japan
Wow.
during Christmas.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah. All right. So I will tell you what I have for worst episode.
All right.
Every other episode in the anime, I could not nail down any episode that I hated in particular.
Yeah.
Or least like in particular, because it's all just like mush
Yeah.
in my brain.
I feel you.
Yeah, I could not. Like episodes would go by so slow that there's like no I could not grasp context to some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't enjoy it whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I have a specific episode that I didn't like, and that was the final episode. Just because it's just like Haru. It's the episode where Haru is looking for something frantically, and he leaves a bunch of stuff everywhere, and yeah, it's just like I just didn't enjoy that episode at all, and it's kind of a weird way to end the anime series with.
I could see what they were trying to do in that episode, and
like trying to bring everybody together or something like that.
Yeah, and I would feel like if I was writing a final episode for something, that's actually how I would write it. Have one of your principal characters try to bring everybody together.
Okay.
Or have like one last adventure with that one character without any real context.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't care for I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like I needed to care for your character in order for me to be like, oh, this is cool. But
they're bringing everybody together. Yay.
Yeah. Just let's finish it. Let's get it over.
Although I think that was the episode that had the IV bag thing.
And I
did
is
like
really
that.
Strong.
But other than that, that's all I have for least favorites.
Yeah, me too.
You don't have anything to say specifically that you didn't enjoy? It's just all
of it. It was
all trash, huh?
This is like one of the hardest 12 episodes we've watched for me. I don't know about you, but it took me a long time to slog through all these episodes.
Slog.
It was a slog.
Strong words.
Exactly. So final thought. You have any final thoughts? I remember I do have a final thought in here.
Okay, tell me what
and
it
it's
is.
the reason why I don't like shoujo anime. I don't really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I hate the love tug of war that happens of like, oh, Shizuku says, oh, I love you, and Haru's like, nah, I don't really like you, and then Haru's like, oh, I like you now, I understand, and then Shizuku's like, nah, I don't like you, and it happens all the time, and it sucks because it like the second episode ends with a kiss.
Yeah.
And like usually in those kind of animes, you're like waiting for the kiss to happen, and it like at least looks like okay, it's gonna be about the relationship. Like no, it's still the will they, won't they.
Yeah. The whole time.
The whole time, and it's just annoying. Like
and
really,
apparently from the manga, it keeps on going like that.
That's why I don't like romance or shonen romance or shoujo anime, just because of that particular reason.
One thing that I put that I didn't really care for was the backstories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't really care about it.
Yeah, listen, like if you don't care about the characters, you don't care about the side content.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to throw on there?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right, accessibility. Anybody can watch it.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you'd want to.
I don't know if you'd want to exactly. Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if there's anything else. Could buy it on NIS probably on their website.
Yeah. Rewatchability low.
I mean, I would watch this more than like some of the other animes that reviewed. Like, I would definitely watch this over Speed Graphers. I'd watch it over Sunday.
Well, like if we were watching the bottom 5 anime.
Yeah. And I would watch it more than H2O.
You'd watch it over Flint?
I think, yeah.
I had a way easier time watching. Would you rather watch 12 episodes of Flint or 12 episodes of?
Oh, okay. When you put it like that, I would rather watch 12 episodes of Flint. But
I'd probably rather watch.
in the grand scope of it,
Like
I
watch
think-
all of Flint versus 12.
yeah.
You'd rather watch.
I
the
mean,
12 of,
I did somewhat enjoy it. I do like romantic stuff.
yeah.
So.
I can see that. It's now that I put it in that frame of reference. Like, would you rather watch all of Flint or 12 episodes of this?
Yeah. I mean, even though I would rather watch this, I think I still like Flint more.
Really,
Yeah.
you know what?
Just because of the nostalgia. But if I'm doing it like strictly review hat on, then I think I would rather watch.
Oh,
This.
well, the cinematography in this anime saves it
Yeah.
from being.
And the music.
Yeah, saves it from being worse than Flint.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like if like you said, put a review hat on,
Yeah.
it way outperforms the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about it. If I had to watch this with 12 episodes of H2O again, I'd watch 12 episodes of H2O again.
Really?
I would watch H2O.
Okay.
I don't know why.
To each his own.
Exactly. Changes. What was something you change?
Okay. So
I don't feel like I have anything of essence to say in here.
yeah. The one thing that I put that I would change is I would omit all the boring backstories and then I would just focus on the relationship between the two main characters and
Yeah.
their trials and tribulations.
I'd rather have them have gotten together in the beginning,
Oh yeah.
and then it's just about their relationship.
yeah.
Yeah. I actually that I would have really preferred that over anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a loss for words. I can't.
All right. So would you recommend this anime, Aaron?
No, I would not recommend this anime.
I think this one is neutral. I think it's on the same playing field as Flint.
Really, it's a
Yeah.
neutral. Like
Yeah.
it's not bad, not good.
Yeah. For me, at least. I know you're more critical.
Yeah, I had to give it.
I'm a little bit more lenient.
It's a
It's not a light recommend.
no.
Not for me either.
No,
It's not a light recommend.
and I can't give it. I can't give it a neutral.
You can't give it a niche recommend either.
No, I think niche is above neutral. I would say.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Because niches can still be maybe because it's not our niche. No, not my niche. Is why I don't like it.
Yeah, and I actually do like romance, so
Yeah,
I mean, that's why I give it a neutral.
I give it it's a light pass. Like it's
Okay.
if you really like, I give it it's a niche. If you like cinematography,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a lot of stuff out of it.
Yeah.
I feel you can get a lot out of it if you really like cinematography.
Yeah, if you really pay attention to what's going on.
If you don't care about the cursory things that are happening,
Yeah.
it's a really cool watch.
Just ignore Haru and look at the backgrounds.
light pass. Changing it. Light pass.
You heard it here first. Just ignore Haru.
Exactly. All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
All right, Aaron. I kind of failed with this one. I dropped the ball a little bit. Lowered the bar though.
It's gonna happen.
So anything that you
It's-
pick might be a shining gem, but that all depends on you what you pick.
Exactly. All right. So I felt like we got into shoujo. I think we need to pull it
Mhm.
in the almost opposite direction. We
Okay.
need to go past shonen. We need to go straight to harem. We need to go straight there. Don't
Okay.
even look. We are watching Monster Musume next week.
This is one of your favorites,
This is
isn't
one
it?
of my favorites. I'm not
I
gonna
was-
say
I was
I'm not
under.
gonna say top 5. I won't even say top 10. I really enjoy the anime though.
I was under the assumption that you were gonna pick a bad anime this time.
I was, but I really want to watch this anime.
I would feel like this would be an October anime, since it's monster related.
Actually, I think I was gonna choose it for October. It was gonna be like a troll pick in October,
Okay.
but yeah, we can do it. It's fun.
All right.
So
Well, there's a plenty of horror animes for October.
exactly. So the basic gist of Monster Musume, if everybody lives under a rock, it's about a guy who has a harem of monster girls, and that's it.
So. Okay.
If that's not enough for you to watch it, then I don't know what is.
How many episodes is it?
12. I would say it's 12 and an OVA.
Okay. Is the OVA available on Crunchyroll,
No,
or do we have to find
You
it?
have to find it.
Oh, great.
I mean, we have to buy. Actually, I got these Blu-rays for you, and you can watch them.
Oh, cool. I didn't even
Yeah.
know you had them.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So that's the podcast. If you like us, leave a like on SoundCloud. Follow us on SoundCloud. Be sure to rate and subscribe on iTunes as well. It really helps us out when you give us a really high review. And also, we have the YouTube up. Go ahead and subscribe on there. Everything is in the description of our channel if you're on SoundCloud.
It's in the description of all of everything. I don't know if it's in the description of.
I don't have any
the
control.
iTunes?
I don't have any control of the iTunes.
Really?
No.
That sucks.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out how to change the picture on iTunes, but I think I have to email somebody to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. The all the links are in our descriptions, and just follow them.
Yep.
Again, the running gag. YouTube content coming soon for real this time.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Mhm.
Um.
I know you're already gonna try to test some things out.
Yes. For sure.
Mhm.
And then probably get set up with the game maybe by next week. So hopefully we can get that done.
All right. So we'll see you guys in the next podcast. All right.
All right.
Later.
Bye.